Okay, hey everyone, just before I get started, I'd just like to give you a quick notice, and that is that in the next few months I probably won't be able to have any time to make any nail tutorials because I'm going to be really busy over the Christmas holidays. In 4 days I'm actually going off to Japan for 2 weeks, and I may or may not be able to vlog while I'm there. I'll try my best, but I'll give you some sort of video from when I'm in Japan, like either something from there or I'll film some of the stuff that I bought there. I don't know, I'll try to film something, and then I'll be back for Christmas and New Year's, and then I'm actually going off to Brisbane for 2 weeks after that. And then the exciting thing is, once I get back, I'll be hosting my first ever nail art contest, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, as you may know from the title of this video, this is going to be the ultimate nail tag with 10 questions about nail art. I saw it on Love for Nails channel, but it was actually started by Anna's Beauty Secrets, so here we go. Okay, so question 1 is, when did your nail passion start? It started when I was about 7, and I had 5 nail polishes or so. That's just between me and my sister. I had a little metallic purple one in like a love heart shaped bottle, and I had an orange one, and I think I had a blue one. I painted little sunsets on my nails, and they didn't look that great, but I thought it was fun. And then I didn't paint them for a while after that, but then it really started in year 9 for me, like the 9th grade, so that was last year, and I was painting my nails a different colour every week, and I was starting to collect nail polish, and then I actually started doing designs. I remember the first real one I did was I just did stripes on the thumb, and then I had some hairpins that matched it, and then yeah, from then on I just started doing designs every week, and that's how the whole YouTube thing started. Question 2, when did you start growing your nails long? My nails have always been long, even when I was little, because they would just grow really fast, and if I didn't cut them for very long, they would just grow and grow and grow. But back then I was, you know, a little kid, so I constantly had dirt under my nails, so it wasn't very nice. But then when I was in about year 5, I started actually growing them long on purpose, and I remember my sister found them absolutely disgusting, but that didn't put me off at all. I just kept growing them, and I didn't really paint them much back then, but I just really liked having long nails because that's what was comfortable for me. Question number 3, what are the secrets to growing long natural nails? Now, I have a few secrets that I have, well, kind of secrets, and one of those is keep your nails painted at all times. This is pretty much how I discovered this accidentally because I just have my nails painted all the time, but when you have your nails painted all the time, it really protects the surface of your nail. It's like a protective barrier over the top, so nothing bad will soak in, and it'll actually make your nails a bit thicker, so that's always good. And another one is regularly file your nail, because that means the end of your nail, instead of being, okay, imagine this is like a million times bigger, instead of being tapered like that, when you file it down, it actually gets a blunt end like that, so that means it's harder to bend. And another thing is, don't expose your nails to water too often. Now obviously this is hard because you have to shower or whatever, but if you're washing the dishes, wear gloves, because water on the nails, that causes the nail to expand when it contracts all the water, and then shrink when it dries up again, and that expanding and shrinking, that will cause stress in the nails, and that'll cause tears and stuff. And also just generally keep them safe, so avoid bumping into doors and stuff. A lot of it is in just learning to be careful with your nails. Question number 4, do you like long or short nails? For me, I like long nails because it's a lot easier to do my designs on, but I think in terms of fashion and what looks good with outfits and stuff, I actually prefer short nails. Like, short nails look really good with dark metallics and stuff, but when you're doing designs like I do, I always prefer longer nails because it gives you more space to work with. And I like the look of long nails on my hands, because when I have short nails, because I kind of have short nails now, but the shorter my nails are, the stubbier my fingers look, and I like my fingers to look nice and long because they're already fairly long, but the longer my nails are, it kind of just lengthens the look of my fingers. So yeah, I prefer longer nails. Okay, question number 5, which do you prefer the most? Acrylic, gel, fiberglass, or any other nail enhancement? I don't prefer any of these because I always keep my nails natural. Okay, question 7, which nail shape do you like best? Round, square, or pointy? Now this varies for me, like right now I have them square. So when they're around a medium length like this, I prefer to have them square. But when I have them really long, like you might have seen in my rose and pearl nail tutorial, I had them really long and oval, and I think when your nails are that long, they look a little bit less scary if you have it rounded. And I also like them rounded because it matches the curve of your cuticle, and it also matches the curve, you can't really see them, but you know, like the nail white, like the bottom of the nail white is generally curved, and I like having round nails because it matches that. Okay, question 8. What nail polish brand do you love the most? That's a hard one because I'm not really strictly loyal to any brand. I get brands from all over the place, but I have a few favourites, and they are probably Mode, which looks like that. And I like these because they're really cheap. They're only, I'm pretty sure they're like $3, and they come in some really cool colours. And I like nail polish brands that have cool colour names, like this one's called Runway, and I have one called Whatever and one called Hook Me Up, and yeah, I find if they have nails they're a lot easier to remember what they are. And then also another brand that I like, because I have way too many favourites, is Revlon, and that's because they always have like new colours like every season, and they kind of have the most fashionable colours, I suppose you could call it, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the formula of these. Like sometimes they can be a little runny, but generally I like these, and these are probably my favourite brand that are over $3. So if I want to spend a little bit more on a nail polish, I'll probably get a Revlon, and part of that is also because they're really available where I live. Like the chemist in the town that I live in mostly has Revlon nail polish, so yeah, that's another reason why that's one of my favourites. Okay, question 9. If you were stuck on an island with only 3 nail items, what would you bring? That's a hard one. Probably, I'd definitely bring a base and top coat, like the 2-in-1 kind of thing, because I like to keep my nails painted at all times. I feel naked if I don't have painted nails. And a nail polish remover and a nail file. So remover to just remove the base and top coat whenever, and a nail file because that can remove length, and it can also obviously shape your nails. So they're the 3 items I'd bring. Okay, question 10, which is also the last question, is why do you love nail art and how did you get started doing nail art? Well, I love nail art because I see the nails as the best canvases on the body, and I'm an artist and I'm a fairly creative person, and I just see it as like a portable art form basically. It's just like, instead of painting on paper you paint on your nails, so I don't see it as a makeup sort of thing. I see it as more of an art kind of thing. And yeah, I just really enjoy creating designs and being creative with it, and I just like the look of it, and I like having a different design every week. And I also like how every Monday people will be like, oh Sarah, can I see your nails, can I see your nails? And that's kind of what inspired me to do videos on YouTube as well, because then every Monday I could show friends at school, and then I could also show people on the internet, so why not? So yeah. And then how did you get started doing nail art? Well, like I said earlier on, I basically started doing it because it all started with a yellow polish, because that's the first non-pink nail polish that I had, and I just thought it was crazy that you could have yellow nail polish for some reason. And then from then on I started collecting oddly coloured nail polishes like yellows and blues and greens instead of reds and pinks. And I was wearing a different one every week, and then that evolved into doing designs, and yeah, and then here I am being a nail artist, I suppose. Okay, so that's it for the tag. I invite any of you guys who do nails to answer those questions in a video if you wanted to, or you could even just do it in the comments below. I'll put the questions in the description box so you guys can answer them. So yeah, so that's it for the tag. And I guess I'll see you guys when I get back from Japan or sooner. So bye.